That was little Jean-Paul pleading to be kept away from his allegedly abusive father right before he was snatched away. Now listen to the constable's explanation about why it happened.
I absolutely agree with people's outrage and that they are so concerned. The problem I have, though, is unless you've actually had to physically go out in the field and take a child from one parent or the other at the order of a court, you absolutely do not have any idea what it's really like. It is tough on the children, it's tough on the parents, it's tough on the officers. The only person we're really concerned with in this particular cases, and most of these cases, is the child. It's because the parents have not been able to resolve their problems in an adult fashion that they wind up in court anyway.
Yeah, a little problem with that explanation. The kid said, my dad hit me. He said it very clearly, and they are obliged to call Child Protective Services when a youngster says he is being physically abused. So there is a big problem with this case. Now, I want to get Dwayne back with Mom, Berenice, and try to figure something out. Mom, you say you still have this little boy's passport, okay? So, you also say, though, that you went to the airport, San Antonio airport, and you saw your ex talking to somebody at a counter, but he said, oh, I'm just pricing tickets, which is nonsense because he's a millionaire. You don't price tickets when you're a millionaire. You saw the little boy there. This was the day after the bus incident. And you still couldn't get your son because he said, if I go with you, what will happen?
If I said, Jean-Paul, let's go, because I grabbed him, you say, let's go. And he said, no, Mom, because if I leave my dad, he will kill you. So he's so scared. He's so threatened. So that's why I'm so scared about it, because he's abusive, not only physically, it is abusive, psychological, verbal to him.
And he had kidnapped him once before, and that's why the child's on medication, because he developed a nervous disorder, right?
Yes, he has a post-traumatic disorder because he was kidnapped once before.
Let me ask you this. You heard Dog's suggestions. Do you have the money? Do you have the resources to start putting all this into action? The faxing and the sending the photos and tracking down the wife and what she looks like?
No, I don't have the money to do it. 2 years ago, I had to do it by myself. So going again to this, I'm not economically wealthy. I don't have the money to. But what can I have a very bad copy picture of the wife, and I have some information about her.
Oh, good. Well, that's new. We've got new information there, Dog. She's got a copy of a picture of the wife, the Russian wife.
Yeah,
we need the name.
We should put that picture up. Again, we need to look for the wife. And listen, the lawyers, they have a document that is written in Spanish that says you're going to be arrested. Did the lawyers that represented her or the husband speak Spanish? Now, they may be cleared of criminal, but if that's not malpractice, I don't know what is. So you go to the lawyers and
regardless of whether they speak Spanish.
Exactly.
It's in Texas. It's San Antonio, Texas.
We are going to get back to this. We're not letting it go. We are going to be back with more. We're going to find this kid for this mom.
That's all I got to say.